You told Janice this was a crypto interview.
No, no,
Do you
I
want
didn't.
to talk it or not?
No, I did.
Okay.
I didn't tell her
Then
it was
you
crypto.
and I have nothing more to say to each other. If you want to dig up shit like this, you poor bastard, where the fuck do you think you will end up?
Here's what happened. I spoke to John McAfee. As some of you might be aware, I made a series of 4 videos about John McAfee, doing a chronology of his life. John McAfee he's like Hunter S. Thompson if Hunter S. Thompson was also accused of murdering, raping people, and also scamming people. So when I went into this interview with John McAfee, which I'm about to show you, I kind of wanted to start off by quickly asking him about the murders and then asking him about the rapes and asking him about the frauds. Because I thought it would be irresponsible of me to talk to him and not ask him those things up front. Afterwards, I was planning to just kind of shoot the shit with him, and I had a few jokes written and whatnot. But it didn't get to that. The call lasted 13 minutes, and it ended with him threatening me. So let's just watch it and let's let's see how it went. I'm gonna hit record. It's recording. I'm joined today by the creator of the eponymously named antivirus software, the Madman in Exile, the periodic fugitive on the run, John David McAfee. Mr. McAfee, thanks for agreeing to talk to me. My first question, and this is probably a question you get a lot, why exactly is it pronounced McAfee?
Well, first of all, Janice told me I had an interview with CNN, so I assumed that she had bad information. But I'm joking. I
Yeah,
am.
so
I'm fucking with you. Okay, no, I have no idea. Listen, that's what my father and grandfather said the pronunciation was. But listen, my parents lied to me about half of the reality of life, as all parents do, including there was Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. So why should I believe that that's the real pronunciation? That's all I have. You can pronounce it McAfee or anything that you want. I'm perfectly happy.
do you think it was like a generations long game of like telephone? Like at one point someone just got it wrong and decided to go with back.
I have no idea. Possibly, yes, indeed.
Possibly. Okay, so I think it would be kind of irresponsible of me to talk to you and not just ask the hard questions right up front. In 2012, after Greg Fall was murdered, why did you go on the run if you were only wanted for questioning? And why did you seek asylum in Guatemala?
Okay. First of all, I was not in America or Europe or Russia or even China. I was in a third world dictatorship, even though it's called a democracy. Um, I had been at war with the government of Belize for over a year because they had illegally raided my compound in the interior. Um, it's a long story, but I have no intention now, then, or ever of putting myself in the position of having having to succumb to the legislative and judicial system in Belize. It's one of the smallest countries in the world, and it's also the murder capital of the world. So no, anybody who thinks that I should not have run simply did not know the backstory.
Well, I'm very familiar with the backstory, actually, and I made a series of videos chronicling your life. I'm just wondering about a lot of things, especially what seems to be paranoia. You regularly talk about enemies who are trying to kill you on behalf of multiple organizations: the CIA, the Sinaloa cartel, the GSU, elite members of Raul Castro's army, and most recently, you were saying that someone in the Bahamas was sending a rogue CIA agent after you. Again, in 2017, you went on a naked shooting spree in your home in Tennessee, and you said that the police government sent assassins to kill you because you hacked into their system to collect top secret information which you said connects police to Hezbollah, the Los Zeta cartel, and it all was a massive human trafficking conspiracy. Would you call yourself paranoid, or are you just fucking with people? Are you just fucking with the media? Are you just messing with the public? Who's coming after John McAfee?
It's obvious that I fuck with the media. I mean, anybody with any common sense. I mean, why don't you Google sometime observational yoga? Okay.
Observational,
Now,
yes.
what happened? Okay, so what happened? So a reporter from the Village Voice called me at midnight asking for a fucking interview about Greg Gamuccio and the founder of the hot yoga system, Bikram Yoga. There was a $5 billion lawsuit. So she actually said, really? I thought, well, fuck me. I have a live one on the line now. And so she said, does it work for everything? I said, no. I said, well, let me give you an example. We've tried it with piano pieces, like being a world-class pianist. We discovered that no matter how long you watch that motherfucker, you can't learn the piano. I said, I think the thing is, it only works when large muscle groups are involved. Like fingers, they're just too tiny to follow this formula. We have discovered, by the way, that you can gain lean muscle mass and lose fat by watching people lift weights on stage. So anyway, she actually published this fucking quote, right?
Yep.
So, yes, of course, I fuck with the media. The media is Satan in disguise. And if you want to trash me for that, please feel free to do so, my friend.
I don't want to trash you for that. I find it pretty funny myself. I just think that when it comes to the alleged murders and the alleged rapes, it kind of it seems like there's like the truth is very diluted and it's almost made into such a circus.
Well, I mean, you put your limits at murders and alleged murders. I don't have any limits. So you may limit yourself in any way that you choose.
Oh, are you still there?
It's still the same fucking anything.
Oh, okay. So you cut out for a second. I'm just gonna straight up ask: did you hire Eddie Mac-10 McCoy to kill Greg Fall?
I'm sorry. What did he say?
Did I cut out?
What did he say?
Did you pay Eddie McCoy to murder?
Okay, so here's the story. That I wrote a personal check to Eddie McCoy for $5,000. And I know, and anybody in the know knows, you can't have anybody whacked for $5,000. And if you could, can you write them a personal check that they can put in the bank? And even if you could do that, even if someone would accept a personal check to Eddie McCoy, $5,000 for whacking Greg Fall, no. Even if they could do that, would I give it to a third party? My character, the head of all of the people managing my property, and say, please give this Eddie McCoy. Can you understand the absurdity of that idea? I mean, if in fact I wanted to punish someone for something they had done, would I do it the following fucking day? Please, God, people, wake up.
Yeah, I spoke to Eddie McCoy while I was making the series of videos, and he did tell me he was arrested after the documentary aired. He told me that there was no evidence that you sent money
But
to his account.
Eddie McCoy's been arrested 500 times. Well, that's absolutely nothing.
So what about David Middleton? Because that's something else that's alleged.
About
David
who?
Middleton. David Middleton. In Carmelita, apparently he robbed one of your.
Who the fuck is David Middleton?
David Middleton is the man who, in the documentary Gringo, it's alleged that because he robbed your property,
Look, okay.
you had.
Do you have me at a disadvantage? I've never watched that particular documentary out of the 100, so I don't have a clue. I don't know David Middleton.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. So while you were living in Orange Walk,
Okay, it's okay, baby. All right. What's that? Are we going to talk about cryptocurrency, or are you going to dig up absurdities from the past? Because if it's that, I have no interest in continuing the conversation. What is your point to this fucking interview?
oh well, just to give you a platform to. These are the things that people read about you. They look up one Google search.
To give me a fucking platform?
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
If you
listen, ask some crypto questions now. We've been at this for 10 minutes. Or just please sign off. Okay, let's get real here. All right?
Okay, so you don't want to discuss anything that happened in Belize.
Good God, man, it's been 10 fucking minutes over total fucking nonsense, which has been rehashed 1,000 times. So, do you want to talk crypto or not? Yes or no?
Well, can we talk about the movie being made about you? I'm just wondering. You said that you wanted Morgan Freeman to play you.
Crypto? You told Janice this was a crypto interview?
No, I didn't.
Or not?
No,
okay.
I didn't tell her it was
You
crypto.
and I have nothing more to say to each other. If you want to dig up shit like this, you poor bastard, where the fuck do you think you will end up? All right? Listen, it was good talking to you. Goodbye.
Okay, sir. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Okay.